You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV. Shout out. Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. You know what happened to the rule? Once the boss gets pinched, time to fall back, think, reorganize, move slow, and do things simple so everyone can maintain the freedom that we got left, man. Like, it's already a chance that we finna go broke fighting for our boss's freedom and possibly fighting a big old case, right? So the goal is now that we done took a L is not to make the loss greater, right? And something even bigger than that, not to create another loss. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what the Finesse Inc. with a G at the beginning has done, right? So we all know that Lil King and Sugar's mother then got Finesse2Tymes up in the lot. I call Lil King a baby police because a man takes your rotten, ungrateful ass, and yeah, he not perfect. Finesse wasn't perfect, but he tried to make something of you. You know what I'm saying? He tried, is the point. You know, and you're so ungrateful that you get with a zesty gambler, that's what they call him, and you let him talk you into dry snitching on these live videos, telling everything that Finesse2Tymes has done illegally around you. Everything, you air it out on live videos. And then on top of that, you go in debrief with the feds to confirm everything that you and Sugar Mama is alleging that Finesse2Tymes then did, right? So now we don't know, and Finesse2Tymes don't know what the outcome of this gonna be, right? Yeah, they saying that he may have to do what is it, between 3 and 6 months? I think they saying 3-4 months, but you don't know truly what the outcome of this gonna be for real after they really get done charging this man. You know, they trying to say all type of stuff that she trying to time in with Jay Prince. And then I saw somebody have had a video the other day talking about they trying to tie Finesse in with a murder. You know, all type of other stuff that King, they got him already in there talking about he was going to pop Suge's mama in the face for driving off in the car with Lil King. You know, Lil King did already allege all type of buku wild stuff. His mama saying they had blicks all in the crib, and you know, I don't know how much of this stuff they can prove, you know, which is the law, but you know, it's bad. Now, the reason I refer to King as being a baby police and stuff like that is because King knows better. He knows that shooting dice, you know, having a blick, smoking, you know, is all illegal. He knows this, but he loves it. You know what I'm saying? And the minute he gets with the zesty gambler, now all of a sudden you a kid. Now all of a sudden you on live talking about, yeah, you know, y'all knew that y'all had a kid in the car with y'all when y'all did the high speed chase. Why didn't y'all just say yes? Why didn't y'all just stop the car? Y'all know y'all got a kid in there. Let the kid out. Oh, so now you would, they can stop the hustle. So now you want to be a kid. You know what I'm saying? So moving on to the content, man. I didn't get all off topic. So I'm being told that this guy, Lil Ju, is Finesse2Tymes baby brother. I did a little research that comes back true for what I know now, right? So tell me why Lil Ju and his father, I don't know if this is Finesse father too. Probably not, because probably so, man. I don't know. But Lil Ju and his dad just got caught in traffic with a blick and some rugs with a D at the beginning. Yeah, man. And more so than that, Lil Ju gets mad, gets the retaining with a TH at the beginning. His dad, you know what I'm saying? Tell his dad, man, if it wasn't for you being my dad, man, I'll do something to you, man. Nah, he ain't do his dad like that. Yeah, man, he did. Yeah, man, he did, man. Did his dad like that, man. And that's what we getting into. Before we do, gotta ask you to please hit that like button. This lets the algorithm know that this video has what it takes to, you know, go big and more people can see this video just like you're watching it. Don't be stingy with the content. Share this with whoever you can, whenever you can, man, on all platforms that you love to use. Facebook especially, man. You know, I love y'all that do it because you ain't got to do nothing if you don't want to. Subscribe to the channel. I would like you to do it now, but if you just got to see if I earn it, we could do it like that. You know, and just in case you forget, I'll remind you at the end, last but not least, notification bell, keep you notified on everything I drop. Now, we finna take it from the top. Give you this got that content. Now, I'm gonna take a wild guess on where they were arrested at because it's not said. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, y'all see the charges and stuff, the paperwork. I could say on one hand that if they were allowed to remain in Finesse2Tymes, you know, on his property, y'all know how Finesse2Tymes get, how he kicked this brother No Love out, and y'all know how he kicked Sugar Mama out. So he do the put outs. So who knows a type of person like that if they want somebody to remain, and you feel me? But if they were allowed to remain on his property, and that's even if they were living with him, because as time go on, people can branch off, and they gonna branch off in the same area. So, you know, if so, they probably would more likely would have been arrested in Texas. But devil's advocate, if they went back home to visit, or if they moved back to their hometown of Memphis, Tennessee, you know, and they was just in traffic, you know, this would most likely be arrested in Memphis, you know. But with my common sense, you know, I'm gonna say either Memphis or Texas, but either way, both of they black ass got arrested. You know what I'm saying? So Big Ju got charged with that Mary J, speeding and driving on suspended L's. He got them light charges, those misdemeanors, those $100 bond charges. Well, who knows when it comes to, but you know, that Mary J, that ain't Baton Rouge where they don't play with the what you call, you know. So his bond should have still been light, you know what I'm saying? but there was a blicky found in that car. So hey, it ain't on big Juice charges. So who charges they own? The only person that was in the car with him, Lil Ju. You know, and that's why Lil Ju must have posted this. He posts, "On my grandma, you a real bitch." Talking to his daddy now. They need to strip you. No, they need to strip your angster. How you got your own son locked up on a felony charge? You better be lucky you my daddy on my life. Woo. Heartfelt. Those the words you feel through the type, through the keyboard. His daddy must have been looking at that like, son. Oh no, he probably had one of them daddies like Queso daddy from Florida, you know, when his daddy was getting on the stand on Queso. Like it probably ain't those type of feelings from the son and then that's Memphis, Tennessee too. Is they got them hard relationships, man. So they probably ain't even got that lovey-dovey, you know what I'm saying? Probably talk reckless to each other and all that. But let's do the math on this case right here, man. You talking, you know, so it don't give no breakdown, and this ain't in black and white, so I gotta say alleged. So this sound like a case to whereas, you know, the daddy got put on driving on suspenders, all that. So the daddy driving, you know, Lil Juden got caught with a pole. So look, check me out. Look, tell me if this makes sense. Daddy driving, you know, he getting high off the gas and the other rug with the D at the beginning. Whatever other thing he's smoking. You know, I'm judging by the looks of things, the mug shots. I'm taking everything. Okay, he good. He driving reckless. Look, Lil Ju on the other end with the pipe probably under the seat or wherever it's concealed. Look, man, slow this thing down. Ain't slow down. We cool. Let's slow this thing down. They end up getting pulled over. I told you to slow this thing down. Goof at. Oh man, they search this thing, man. Ooh, cops pull them out. You know, now they get to searching the thing. Boom. Now I ain't finna let my dad take my pipe charge because it's mine, but I'm also overly mad because he the reason we done got pulled over. You know what I'm saying? And you know what what just sound crazy about this, right? Because you would think by the way he's writing these words in there, you would think it's a civilian because the way he put, my daddy didn't got me, I didn't call it, got me locked up on a felony charge. See, I never heard a person in the streets actually word it like that, go into wording that it was a felony charge. So yeah, you dang right it's a felony. You dang right around with a blick without a FOIA card, without license, without is a felony. But that let me know that, you know, that he ain't, his background, it was either his background had to be clean. He ain't probably did more than a week in jail before, man. And low key, he probably been getting blessed for being around Finesse2Tymes, that his load done been light. You know, he ain't got to worry about a lot, and they ain't got to worry about security because Finesse security, he relying on that. He's just part of the entourage. But now it seemed like maybe Finesse getting locked up. Now he probably got to provide his own security and security for his father or whoever else around FNG. You know what I'm saying? You know, they can't afford it out of their pockets, the security that Finesse was affording, you know. And but see, that's the thing. You know, you talking, yeah, my dad I didn't call it a felony charge. But looking in your videos on YouTube, you pushing the street life, the FNG, you know, like you in the streets. So what this equates to me is you getting behind the walls right now. You getting your first taste of it, and you finna know how it really is. You finna get a taste of that. You finna become a man, a real man. Yeah. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Along with that, please attach that like button. You know what I'm saying? Share this. If you haven't subscribed by now, you just wrong. You wrong. You know you wrong. So wrong. Last but not least, notification bell. Keep you notified on everything. This is the greatest celebrity news channel on YouTube at this time. The Real Soda TV. I'm out of here.